Hello guys, it's DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have a 2v2 Iron Man. The winning team will win $100 and the losing team will lose $100. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord link down below at the very top of the description if you want to go ahead and play in any future Iron Mans yourself. And then we're going to have Extra versus Broken Heart Prankster, and then hopping right in, so we can see, 50 ahead. Then we will see Extra win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 44 versus 60. Opening hands, we have Blackout, Ashina, E-Telly, Ogre, and Ash. And then they have Fusion Destiny, Gamma, Fire, Wind, and Draco back. So they open up, pretty solid hand trap. Especially against this hand, they're going to special summon, go for Monk, and then activate E-Telly, because this kind of just looks like the Tenyi Brave deck. It could also be the Tenyi Sword Soul, special summon out Vishuda, and then they're just going to get rid of those, go for Supreme, Set, and Pass. So, holding Gamma, they could have done it on Ashina, but then they get hit with Hulk. Pass, draw Prank, so they drew, both of these are not that great of draws. Pranks isn't that bad in this scenario because they did open up multiple prank kits, but it will get hit with Ogre if they try to do that. Activate Pranks, discard, and they let it go. They decide to not Ogre that. Okay, so summon that out, activate Draco back, target token Draco back to try to bounce Supreme, and they're going to Ogre it. They can't use the effect to re-equip because, it's not an adventure token, it's a prank token. Normal summon, activate Blackout. So Blackout will out those, hit the banish one from grave to save, and then activate the effect to try to banish. They're going to chain Gamma, and then they're going to Ash the Gamma. Okay, so go ahead, out those. Yeah, alright. Then Fusion Destiny, so really just wanted the pranks away. Summon Enforcer, battle phase, attack Monk, and then what? My bad. Because he said the life points attacking over that was wrong. Draw Adara, and then switch to attack, battle phase, attack Enforcer. They just take the damage there, and then effect. And then normal summon out, Adara, make Monk, Adara, banish. Let's try to add back. This goes through. Why would you do this? Isn't this just bad? Couldn't you have held Adara? Yeah, I feel like you do. Draw Ogre. Unless if their plan was to banish Ashina to summon another Adara from deck, that may have somewhat made sense, but if this is your play, this is wrong. They just attack over Monk. Cool, you traded an Adara for an Ashina. Ashina doesn't do anything while you have a body on board. You can't even normal summon it to make Monk. And now you top deck Vessel, which could have been used in main phase 2. They're gonna beat over, effect. Pass, draw Temple. Now they're thinking, they don't want to go ahead and dash or summon that out. Summon back out Enforcer, and then main phase. They're going to activate Temple effects, so Temple to search out right. And then they're going to activate Chain, so pop. And then they're going to protect Graveyard effect. Now activate right. Special summon, and then bring out Fateful from the deck. So this is pretty solid here. Grab Griffin, discard Gamma, Griffin summon out. They already went through the Draco back. Normal summon, and then Celestial, which is fair. Ogre's an interruption on field or in hand, so they could draw into more interruptions here. They do draw Ash there. Then get rid of all of those to go for Unicorn. Oh yeah, also they have to go for Unicorn to actually out this because they went through the Draco back. Yeah, I'm dumb. Of course they have to normal summon Ogre. Effect, discard to spin back, battle phase, attack. So decides to keep Ash in hand over Roxy's, which is fair because Roxy's would be a play next turn. But if you have Enforcer Ash versus 3 cards, and then you know one of them is Ashina, it's like, it's not bad. Pass, draw Vashuda. So you have a lot of Tenyis here. So they're special summoning out. Do they play 3 Monk? They might. Okay, I was gonna say they might, but it doesn't look like they do. So going into the next game now, we're gonna see Extra go first. Opening hands, you have E-Telly, Moe, Vessel, Emergence, and Longyang. Okay, so this is definitely not the Brave version of the deck. This is for sure the Sword Soul Tenyi build with Hulk. Then they have Griffin, Ash, Imperm, Draco. Yo, what is up with this guy's hands? Like, they're just, like, kinda awkward. Reveal Longyang, Chain Imperm, discard Emergence for Longyang, special summon out, and then bring out the token. Activate Vessel, and then they're going to chain Ash on that, get rid of those, make Grandmaster, effects, draw, and they could search or banish. Yeah, they're going to banish so that way they get Blackout to give them a token, so that way they can make the Synchro 10. And then burn for 12. And then Emergence. Emergence to go search Ashina. And then E-Telly to summon Ogres. So they're going to Needle Fiber play now. Yeah, get rid of those. Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber 001. Yeah, and then searching the Ashina also lets them go for the Herald of Arclight. So effect, token up, 001 summon out, and then turn the 001 and the token, one of the tokens into the Herald. Yeah, then Ashina, summon Adara, get rid of those, go for Yazi, Fluor effect, pop Yazi, Yazi effect to summon out, so summon Taya, and then Taya effect, banish token, Adara, banish, grab back. Then just slap those into the Draco Berserker and pass. And Taya, if it sends, it would get banished because of the Herald, so they're not going to do that. Draw fire. Oh, that's not very good. They're going to Griffin, chain to out that, normal summon. Okay, this will go ahead and out Herald. And then go for Meow, fire effect, chain Fluor to negate, moving on into the next game. We're going to go ahead and we're going to see the Prank Kid player get to go first. Opening hands. 001, Longyang, E-Telly, Moe, Vashuda. Only Vashuda is going second card. They had Small World, Wind, Imperm, Ash, and Talons. So that's very solid because they're going to go Small World, Ash, and then this is going to end up grabbing Temple, draw, Temple. Yeah, you can do that. And then search, effect, banish, grab right. Activate, token, bring out Fateful, normal summon out Wind, go for Meow, and then we'll activate Wind Chainlink 1, Fateful Chainlink 2, grab Draco back, dump Fusion Spell, summon Fire, and then Fateful, grab Griffin, discard Draco back effect to equip, and then they're going to chain Griffin, so just summon that out, and then Doodle Fire, so burn for 500. Oh, it is a thumbs up in response to fire. But okay. Summon out water, search pranks off the Doodle. And then activate the Doodle effect, tribute, add back fire, add back fusion spell. Activate pranks. Pranks, discard fire to summon token. Then turn those into Doodle, water effect, gang 1,000, and summon. So summon out Roxy's. Then make those Bow Wow, Roxy's effect, banish Talons, draw, and then summon. Draws Lancia on top of that. Oh, it's so good. End phase pranks. Like, they have 5 back row too. So put those back, and then they get to draw. Doesn't put back Meow. They could have put back Meow for better follow up. This is another interruption. You do have to Meow, tribute, and then Lancia, because you know this banishes. Draw on the Talons. Pass, draw Ecclesia. Yeah, I guess like this play is a bit more safe because you don't really have that many interruptions. Like you have Griffin, Imperm, and then fusion spell, so it'd be like 3. But if you keep Meow in graveyard, you have 4. Because this isn't like a direct interruption. Bow Wow, Tribute to add back, and then E-Telly to summon out. See, E-Telly, summon out Ogre. That can trade with Griffin. Normal summon Moyi. And then using the effect, reveal Long Young. And they're letting this go. They don't decide to imperm negate this, probably because they imperm negate it. Guess what? Yazi comes. So summon. And then fusion spell, just go for the Battle Butler. Then effects will activate, so Gang 1,000, burn, dump, and they're going to wipe the field. You might ask why don't they chain Ogre to this, but it's because they're under Bow Wow, so they wouldn't do anything. Yeah, activate Vashuda. I don't know why you would E-Telly Ogre and then do that. It's like it stops Griffin negate, but it plays in the Battle Butler just so much harder, right? Like so much harder. And if you have to read this as like an imperm or a droplet, it would also play into that harder, because why would they negate it when like they see that you have the extender on board already? Special summon Vashuda, and then go for Monk, drop Lancia, and they just emit defeat. So GG. Up next, you have Sean Pittman. So I'm Sean Pittman versus Broken Heart Prankster. Then we're going to see Broken Heart Prankster win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and decide to go first. 60 versus 40, opening hands. We have Droplet, Griffin, Ash, Fusion Destiny, and Roxy's. They have Fire, Ogre, Imperm, Field Spell, and Water. So they do open up a lot of pranks here, which are going to get hurt really hard by that Ash. Set, pass, draw Dasher. Normal summon out Roxy's, go for Meow. Roxy's effect to banish draw and specials, so banish Droplet, draw Ash Blossom, and then special summon out Wind. Get rid of those, go for Doodle, and then effects, so Wind, dump the fusion spell, special summon out Water, and Doodle, add pranks. And then Doodle effect, tribute off to add back, so add back the fusion spell, and then add back Wind. Activate pranks, pranks effect, discard, get hit with Ogre, and then they're going to Fusion Destiny. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. They just play this as if it was like turn 1. Battle phase, beat over. Oh yeah, because they took too much there. Accidentally took 29. And then they're gonna Enforcer effect. They're going to not chain it. Kind of looked like they were there, and then get the Graveyard effect. Pass, draw Gamma. Standby phase, Enforcer comes out. Activate field spell. And of course they're going to let this go through. Like, why would you ever stop that? Grab Wind. Like, yeah, they could have, like, another Prank Kid in hand plus a fusion spell. But, like, you know, what are the odds of that when, like, the second one plays one fusion spell and, like, not too many pranks? Like, you're just going to get waxed. Normal summon, they're hoping they mess up an Enforcer pop. Draw Temple. At that point, you just have to, like, hope for your opponent's mistakes. But going into the next game now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to see Broken Heart go first. We have Ogre, Dasher, Fateful, Cosmic, and Ogre. They have Illusion, Water, Ogre, Field Spell, and Wind. Opening 3 Prank Kids again. Go grab Fire. I wonder how many Prank Kids they actually play in their deck. Maybe they, it's like max out on pranks. Summon Wind. Then go for Doodle, effects, so dump, and then summon out Water, go search Fusion Spell. So searching Fusion Spell over like searching pranks. So they're going to grab pranks and Wind, and then pranks effect, discard Wind. They're going to chain Ogre. Yeah, so okay to the add back, not the effect. Also, I think that Water's in the wrong zone, but it's not going to matter. Illusion, grab souls, put back, and then activate souls. So go dump, special, and they can send the field spell for free. It's like a free draw 1. Ooh, and they draw. And then go for Anaconda. Anaconda effect, pay 2k, go dump Fusion Destiny and the bricks. And then bring out the Enforcer. Set the Prank Kid Fusion Spell pass, so they have Enforcer, Ogre, draw, Fusion Spell into like Weather Wash if they want. They draw Nib for a turn. Cosmic, they hit the back row, and then just pass, end phase, Enforcer effect. And then they draw into Draw and Lockbird. They could dash or summon that out. Yeah, they are going to do that. They're not that far off from game. Just normal summon, turn all those into access code, effect, battle phase game. So going on into game 3 now, we are going to see Sean Pittman go first. We have Fusion Destiny, Ash, Ogre, Ash Judgment, no pranks. It's still not bad though. I mean, you got Judgment, Ash, Ogre, Fusion, like, as long as you don't get hit with Ash. But yeah, it's like if you don't get hit with Ash Blossom on this, hey, you're fine. They have Imperm, Wind, Talents, Ogre, Fusion Spell. Activate Fusion Destiny, dump the bricks. Let's go dump those, bring out Enforcer, set Judgment, pass, draw Griffin. And then Imperm on Enforcer. Activate Griffin to special summon out. And then normal summon Wind, go for Meow. They're going to activate Wind Effect, chain Ash Blossom. Aren't you supposed to Judgment Meow? Because now they're going to go for Anaconda. But they are going to Talents first to take. Try to take Enforcer, chain Judgment. Second Talents, imagine. I feel like you Judgment Meow. And like you just like naturally play around the Talents also by doing that. Because like what are you going to do? Judgment the Verte when you could just Judgment in the Meow and then put them on the extender. I guess like you get hurt really hard by a Souls extender. They use the effect to draw though, like you're in there. Verte effect, go dump. And then bring out the Enforcer. Battle phase, just getting good damage in here. They could Ogre. They could Ogre. It does look like they're thinking about it. Okay, so the whole field gets wiped there. Graveyard effects will activate. Set Fusion Spell and pass. They're doing that so that way they have a card on board to pop with the Enforcer. Draw Fire. And they're going to go Standby. It's like they could have dashed or summoned it, but then you get hurt really bad by Enforcer pop. So where now they're going to Enforcer pop, but they do have Ogre. And then get the Graveyard effect. But you can't like, you know, predict that Ogre. I think they played it right there. And then pass, draw Gamma, standby phase, Enforcer comes out, switch to attack, activate the effect. They're going to chain the effect. So pop, pop, and then effect, effect, and then they're going to chain Gamma, and then chain Ash, pass, draw right. Okay, that's really big. They drew pretty good back-to-back. Enforcers come out, and then activate right, and then they're going to chain Enforcer to pop. Then they're going to chain Enforcer to pop, so just pop the whole field. And then Graveyard effects will activate after the right resolves. And then normal summon, go for Meow. And then Fire Fateful, grab Draco back, burn for 500. Yeah, they just go ahead and admit defeat, realizing that they've lost there. They're really far behind now. They just lose. So, GG. Who's next? We're going to see next is Mascot. So, whoever wins this last match will win their team the $100. We have I'm Sean Pittman versus Mascot. I'm not gonna lie, kind of press fast forward, but I'm Sean Pittman wins the rock paper scissors. Who decides to go first? 40 versus 60. Opening hands, we have Wind, Temple, Veiler, Dasher, Fusion Spell. That's good. They have Gamma, Griffin, Imperm, Ash, Temple. We don't know what deck they're on yet. Could be Prank Kids since the last person was Prank Kids. Could also be like a Dragon deck too. Could be a lot of different decks. And then activate Temple effect. In response, chain Ash Blossom on that. And then normal summon out Wind. They are just getting hard shut down here. Wind effect with the press declare. Then chain Gamma. So special out, negate that. Bring out the driver. That's pretty good. Pass, draw Ogre. And then Temple. Banish to search. So search right. And then activate right. Summon token. Bring out Fateful. They are going to Griffin summon. It's like they're really far ahead here. even though we don't know what deck they're on, just because like hand traps plus Brave Token is pretty good. Activate, and they could also go ahead and set up the DPE, which is probably what they're gonna do. Special summon out Temple, battle phase, beat over, and then just attack. Yeah, you don't want to like Draco back, bounce me out. That would just be horrible. Okay, so they don't decide to use Ogre, just to probably play around like a top deck Brave Token, or they could have another Temple, and then you could Ogre. Also, a hand trap would most likely be used on Anaconda, so they're just like, yo, I'll play it a bit more safe. Draw Wind, and going to the next game, we are going to see Sean Pittman go first. We have Wright, Ash, Veiler, Wright, Pranks. No Prank Kid again. Yo, how many pranks are they running? I know a lot of people recently have started cutting down on a lot of pranks, which, you know, makes sense, because you're not playing as many fusion spells like polys and stuff as you were before. But you still have to have enough to where like you can like reliably draw one. And who knows, maybe their deck has an 85% chance of drawing a prank and they've just been getting unlucky over and over. It's very, very possible. And then we have 1-for-1 Cybers Gadget, Draco back, Imperm Gamma. Okay, so it was not Prank Kid. It indeed is the Cybers Eldritch deck. Maybe not Eldritch. We didn't see an Eldritch card yet. 1-for-1 that can bring out the Dotscaper, activate Fateful, grab Temple, and then discard Temple, special, and then Fateful to search. So it's going to go grab Draco back, and then go for the Link Spider, turn those into Anaconda, and then Anaconda effect, pay 2k to dump, chain Imperm on it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Also getting to keep Gamma in hand for the 1-for-1. Draw Stroll. Cybers Gadget does have a secret effect, a special summon back out from the graveyard, which is kind of wild. It doesn't come up because like you don't need it to do full combo. But if it's an extra body, hey, it's an extra body. Oh, Ash and then Gamma. Oh, yo, not like this. Summon. Yeah, there's no way they lose. And then thinking on what they want to bring out. So they're going to bring out Souls. Usually you can bring out the Dotscaper, but they already have the gadgets, so they don't need more cyber stuff. Don't need more extenders. And then make Dagda. Souls effect, get rid of 1, and then set 0. And they can chain Dagda. Set Scythe. Draw into Firewall Guardian. And then get rid of those, summon Selene effect, and I was going to say, yeah, there should be plenty of spells, even just like the 1-for-1 Draco back and Fateful is enough. But effect gain counters, and then effect to lose counters, summon Souls, get rid of those, make access code, effect gain attack, and then they could have used Veiler on the resolution, but if you Veiler on, like, they're not getting rid of anything important here, right? Like, everything that's on field is, like, fine to be popped. Like, if you keep Anaconda, yeah, you get to save yourself 500. You only have the 1 pop. You could save Veiler to try to hit, like, an Anaconda. Otherwise, you just lose to any normal summon into Verte. But summon gadget, effect, special summon back out Gamma. End of main phase, they're going to Veiler access code, because if they don't, this is 53, this is 14. You add those up, that's 67, and then minus 500, that's 62 for game. So they're going to Veiler, but now they just make Verte and they win anyways. Activate the effect, dump Fusion Destiny, dump the bricks, go for Enforcer. Then battle phase, they're going to attack. Yeah, swing with everything. And then end phase, Enforcer. So that's going to pop those. Pass turn, draw field spell. Then activate Wright. Special token. Do they play 2 Fateful? They don't. Activate Draco back. So this is just Vashuda here. Draco back, target Enforcer. They're going to chain Enforcer. So pop itself and Scythe and then get the graveyard effects. Yeah, at this point, like, it's really hard to lose this turn if you're under Scythe. Activate. Yeah, they just say GG's. So we are going to see the Prank Kid and Cybers Eldritch deck win versus the Sword Soul and Prank Kid deck. Yeah, nothing like too interesting happened in these. Not like any crazy interaction. It's just some like, hand trap DPE gameplay, which is the format. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. Really wouldn't surprise me if next format we have Anaconda banned or Enforcer banned or Fusion Destiny banned. One of those will probably be hit just because of how strong the engine is. Everybody's just playing 60 cards with a whole bunch of hand traps and like decent engines with Enforcer behind it. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like the worst. A lot of people think this format is horrible. I don't think it's horrible. Like, it's not that bad. It's like progressively got better over the last like month and a half. At least it's not Scythe Mirror matches with the only going second card being Droplet and the deck being able to play around Droplets, so it just didn't make sense. At least people are somewhat having brains now. But yeah, with all of that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.